Language learners, a question that we need to ask ourselves most seriously is, can a distracted mind learn a foreign language? And the reason we have to ask ourselves this question is because we are living in an incredibly distracted age, like nothing ever before seen by man. We're always checking notifications, emails, sounds are going off, lights are going off on our phone constantly, and it's destroying our focus. It's destroying our concentration. And the best learning of any content, not to mention language learning, happens when we are able to get into a flow state with that content and really start to absorb it deeply into our mind. So, your 30 minutes of studying is not like my 30 minutes. Do you get what I'm saying? Your 1 hour of studying that you said you're so proud of that you did today, it's not like his or hers 1 hour of studying. There's definitely different qualities of study going on out there. The people who know how to get away from the noise and shut off the distractions and immerse themselves in their content, in their learning experience, be it with a book or with a tutor or with a class, the quality of their study session is it's going to be much better. What they learn is going to be going more deeply into their mind, with less effort too. So I want to encourage you in today's video to really start to grow your capability for focus and for concentration in your study session. If you feel like you can't go for 5 or 10 minutes without checking your phone, well, start there then. Everybody has to start somewhere, but I would recommend try to have a set time for your study session where you get away from all the noise and the distraction, put away, you know, put your phone on airplane mode, put your phone on silent, and really try to focus on what you're doing. Another way that distractibility really impacts language learning in a negative way, I think, is that we're so addicted to our devices that we forget that we have a person, a living, breathing person right there next to us that we could actually practice with or have a conversation with. And conversation, communing with other human beings is something that I think is just at the center of the human experience. But these days, we're just ignoring that. We're avoiding that for the most superficial forms of entertainment on our phone. We're just getting addicted to the superficial entertainment, and I am not immune to that. And I've seen how pernicious the effect of having a smartphone has become on my own life and my own language learning and my own relationships and friendships because I got my first smartphone, this phone right here, when I was like maybe 31 or 32, and I watched as it quickly took over my life. It seemed to plug right into my brainstem, and I just wanted to check it all the time. And I've seen that, I live abroad, I live in China, and when I was new to China and I didn't have a phone, I often struck up conversations with people around me wherever I went, and I learned a lot. I made a lot of rapid progress. These days, it's different because I'll see a person who I could potentially have a conversation with. Maybe I even feel an interest to chat with them, but then my brain tells me, but wouldn't it be more entertaining if you just whipped out your phone and checked some news headlines? Or wouldn't it be a more practical use of your time if you could catch up on a few things for work? Or, what are you missing out there that your friends have posted that you could potentially see and comment on? So the phone is getting in between real human people. It's breaking up the potential for awesome human connection in our real lives. That's a very serious problem. I think it's leading to a lot of conflict in our society because we see a lot of the fear-based information all the time that's addicting us, either fear-based news or superficial entertainment like games on the phone. And at the same time, we don't know anything about the person who's living right next door to us. We don't know, we're not chatting with the person at the rest stop, at the restaurant or at the bus stop. or even in our classroom at school. We don't know those people. We're not getting to know those people like before. Um, so to come back to the topic, can a distracted mind learn a foreign language? Maybe, but it's going to take much longer time frame if it happens at all. And to be honest, I really doubt it could happen at all. People are trying to learn a foreign language on their phone with Duolingo for 5 to 7 minutes while they're on the subway or on the bus, while they're listening to music, while they're, replying to a couple quick texts. Okay, how's that gonna work? Why do people think this can work? Why are they proud that they did their Duolingo today or whatever other, quick fix they have for today? Why are they so proud of that? Why do they think that's gonna work? And at the same time, there's people around them on that bus who could probably chat with them about the country they came from or actually, practice their foreign language with them. So I think you see the point of what I'm getting at. If you really want to learn your foreign language well, you're going to have to train yourself out of that distracted mind. You're going to have to train yourself into a mind that's capable of deep and extended focus. It's really a lost art nowadays. If you've seen much on my channel, if you've seen the games that I've designed for language learning that I've been putting out since 2016, okay, say what you want about the games. Maybe they're not perfect in your eyes, but I couldn't have done I couldn't have come half this far or even a quarter as far as I have without having a mind that's capable of deep focus and concentration. I pride myself on that as one of my skill sets that I've developed really well in my life. It's enabled me to do a lot of amazing things in my life. But I'm at a point now where I feel like that mindset of mine is really under assault by the digital distractions. And even for me, someone who was born I wouldn't really consider myself a digital native. I think if I'm using that term correctly, I didn't really grow up with social media and smartphones as a young boy. That stuff really was catching on when I was heading off to university. So kind of thankful I missed that wave. But even for someone like me, it's incredibly addicting and distracting, all these new technologies, devices, social media, and so on. So it's something that everybody can work on, and we'd be much better off if everybody chose to really, you know, it's that it's that cliche saying now, we need to unplug in order to reconnect. We need to commune with our fellow humans and just put the devices aside because they're getting between us and our learning. I hope this video helped you today. I hope you can work on your focus, work on your human relationships, and just get back to basics. All right, I'll see you in the next video, and good luck with your language learning. Bye bye for now.